that you're the only one who shall keep fighting. Such strength, boy.
Say hi to Hypnos for me. By my father's name. That was as fast as I've gone. In the name of Hades.
Yo, how's it going, guys? I'm back with another video, and this is a little bit of a different one. As you probably saw by the title of the video, what we're doing today is... Hold on, let me figure this crap out. These are all awful. Let's go with that one. I am currently on a 68 win streak in Hades, and the only reason I'm doing this is because at the end of every run in Hades, you get to see what your highest win streak is and what your current win streak is. So my plan is to get a 69 win streak and then just kill myself on the 70th one, and it'll just stay at 69 forever as the highest win streak in Hades, which will just be kind of funny. It'll make me laugh every time I see it, and it's kind of a fun little meme challenge I've been doing. It's not like particularly difficult if you don't use the heat option or anything like that, but it's still enough of a challenge that it's somewhat enjoyable. I'm just gonna go with the dash strike dealing 60% damage. Sorry if I ever lose my train of thought. It can be kind of hard to talk and play games at the same time, especially for me for whatever reason, but you know, I'm getting better at it, hopefully. We should be going through these early floors like a breeze. It should just be easy as hell. I plan on actually using the Shield of Aegis as this 69th run, but this has kind of been my favorite weapon lately. The fists, I don't really know what the weapon's actually called, but I just like being hyper aggressive and just punching everything out of my way. It's really fun. Plus you do it fast, which is a big plus for when you're trying to do 69 wins in a row and it takes forever. Alright, just handle that little guy. Keep going this way. You'll notice the keepsake I'm using. I switch keepsakes after every boss, but the one I start with is always the money one. It gives you 150 coins, you can see in the lower right, at the beginning of the run, which is really nice. And by the way, if you've never played this game, this is Hades, and it's a roguelike. It's a really good game, and I'd imagine most people here have heard of it. This isn't like Streets of Rogue, where like it's some obscure game. It's a pretty popular game, and it's a roguelike. So after every run, it just resets, and then you have to do it over again with a different build usually. Let me get rid of this guy. This guy can be kind of annoying sometimes. I'm going in hyper aggressive, as you can see. You don't really care if I lose health. We'll get it back later. It's not really that big a deal. Just don't want to have your health at 0, and then you're good. And I guess a little spoiler warning. I'm not going to try to show any spoilers or anything, but I can't really control what these guys say or anything, so if they say some type of spoiler on accident, I apologize. But honestly, this game's pretty old at this point, so if you haven't beat the game, what the heck are you doing, you know? That's just how it is. It's a good time though. I've been really enjoying this game. It's a pretty relaxing game almost, even though it requires a little more attention than, you know, a lot of the other games I play. But it's still fun.
I'll take them.
As you can see in the lower right, I've just been piling up some of the currencies. One of the reasons I went for this 69 streak is because if you don't add heat to every run, then you get darkness for beating every boss, which you can use to get certain upgrades. So I wanted to max out all my upgrades, and also there's a thing that costs 25,000 darkness, which is like the theming. I don't know if I have it equipped right now. I guess I don't. But the chaos theme makes everything look all space-like, which is pretty cool. I don't know why unequipped, but not really a big deal. We're gonna stop and get the fish on the way. Because, you know, who doesn't want a knucklehead? I want to go and get money. So we're gonna go say hi to this guy. He's Sisyphus, I believe. Yep. Him and Boldy are gonna give me 100 gold. Always pick the money. Unless you're really low on health, then pick the health. Or the darkness, if you really want the darkness for the upgrades. There's a chaos thing right there, so to do that you have to spend some health, and then you can go and get a boon that's some of the most powerful in the game.
Power of Olympus. Powered up. Hit me.
But you have to get a curse first. I'll show you here. I am like kind of low on health, but again, I'm not too worried about it. You'll see in the lower left, I'll have anything to make my dash strike stronger is better, probably the best. You'll see in the lower left, I have 3 death defiances, so if I ever die, then I'll get back half of my health 3 times. Go with Hermes, I like being fast. Who doesn't want to be fast? Exactly, Hermes. Let's pick one of these and go. I'm gonna pick this one. I really like recovering health after getting hit. Basically, if you spam dash like I do, you're basically taking 40% less damage if you keep refunding your health. It's really nice. Got her down to half health already. We're cooking her. I don't really have like the most amazing upgrades, but they're pretty good. I want to get something that upgrades my attack. That would be nice. Might actually die here for once. This is probably the earliest I've lost a Death Defiance, probably because I'm like going really fast, but nope, we're not gonna lose it. We're gonna stay alive with how much HP? I don't even know.
She won't like this.
4. We stayed alive with 4 HP. But, you know, we're in it. It don't even matter.
Ugh, this heat.
Oh, okay. We got the, we got more money coming our way. As you can see, the curse made it so that, for the next 3 encounters I get less speed, but after I do it, my dash attack will be stronger, which is really nice for something like this. Those guys, when I first started playing this game, those guys would always get me with that post-death bomb. It was absolutely annoying, but I've played it enough now where I move out of the way just off of instinct, which is nice. One of the things that I take the most damage from in this game is honestly just the traps and the lava. When an enemy is sitting in the lava or something and I have to go out and like stand in the lava, I end up taking a lot of damage. Alright, he's done.
Right on cue.
Yeah, when you're playing with a high damage weapon like this, it's easy for me to get carried away and almost die like I did on that on that first boss. Oh, which one should I take? I'm not really a fan of the Ares boons, but you know, they're better than nothing, so we'll take them. I don't really want to go to a shop, but I guess I have to.
One of Charon's shops.
Okay. Let's get a Demeter one. We'll just take the attack is stronger and inflicts chill. Nice and early. Even though it was a common boon, I probably shouldn't have taken a common boon, but it doesn't really matter too much. A lot of my damage is going to be coming from the Poseidon Cutter, that move right there, where I do a uppercut. Because every 12 hits, I charge that move, and it makes it where my special hits 5 times, which is really good if you have a strong boon.
Lady Athena.
Hopefully I can get the dash off of Athena. I really like the dash. It's one of my favorites. Yep, there it is. It just makes dealing with projectiles trivial, which would have been nice for that room, but you know, you can't always get what you want. But we got it now, so that's good. Yep. It makes dealing with the bomb guys a lot easier because you can just deflect the bombs the whole time.
Central strength.
We're going for the nectar. It's just a habit. I always go for the nectar. I don't know why. The gemstones, I kind of have everything maxed out, so I don't need them. But, you know, can't go wrong with some nectar. And plus, I have one of the renovation upgrades lets you, every time you get a nectar, you get a random palm of power, which like levels up your abilities. You can see on the left there my abilities and how one of them's level 2. And we'll see if that turns frost strikes. So see, my frost strike went up to level 2, which is nice. And Asphodel, this is the second level. Is usually the shortest one. I don't know why. There's just not as many floors, it seems like. I'll just keep upgrading the special, where it's going to be like One Punch Man out here, just punching everything in one hit and hopefully killing it.
How's the old neck holding up?
We'll see if it works out. I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, it's doing a lot of damage. That is doing a lot of damage. The freaking... I think this is the aspect of Demner. I don't know if you ever played this game before, but each weapon has several different aspects. And it changes the weapon up in different ways, depending on what you're doing. The other aspect of Demeter, I think, makes it where you pull foes in when you do your special. I can't really remember. I pretty much have like my favorite of each aspect and then just stick with it for each weapon. And this is the one I use for the fists. Other than the fists, the other main weapons I use are probably the bow and the shield. I use the bow when my hands get tired from mashing like this crazy on the fists. There you go. Simple as that. Lurny vanquished. Zagreus ends up calling him Lurny later, which is kind of funny that it changes the name to Lurny after that happens. And we're already up to... I forgot what this place is called. Elysium. I always go with the Evergreen Acorn for this boss, just because it makes it where you you ignore the first 5 hits of the boss, which is always good. I like summoning the Chaos Gates if I ever see that in the shop, because the Chaos Boons are just crazy strong. It's ridiculous. They can be very game changing. Alright, so I always go in them. Every time go in the Chaos things. Your special deals more. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep upgrading the special since that's by far the strongest tool we have right now. I'll go with the darkness. Why not? Why not? Might want to consider upgrading my attack at some point. I might have honestly should have purged it since it's kind of only a common boon, but again, I'm not really too worried about it. Most of our damage is coming from the special, so the just 10 stacks of chill that we can get. Chill slows your enemies, which is really nice, so that's all we're really using the attack for. And it definitely does do a good amount of damage, just not quite as much as the special. We're gonna go this way. Always go for the hammers are so strong. It can be ridiculous, depending on what upgrade you get. I guess the one I might be looking out for, hopefully if I can get the upgrade, is there's one where every time you kill an enemy with your special, you get 2% of your health back. That would be really nice to get for this run in particular. We did not get it, but it's fine. Your special becomes a charge shot, hold special. Let's see what this one does. I don't know if I've used that like once before, but I guess you can charge your special, which is kind of funny.
That's a lot of coin.
That might be good when we get our cutter charged. We'll be able to do double damage. That's the fun thing about this game. You just never know what build they're gonna give you. It could be amazing and it could be awful. I think this is somewhere in the middle for sure. This isn't the worst build I've ever had, but it's not the best either. Get that darkness. I have a perk. Yeah, you get different perks as you play the game. I have a perk where you get health when you get darkness, which is why I did that, so I can get back to full health.
You're strong, short one.
Asterius is one of my favorite characters, honestly. I think he's kind of funny. He's also just a really fun boss in general. Fun little mini boss before the real thing. And if you do this beginning part in the duo fight, if you guys ever played this game before, the duo fight, he has less health, which can be nice. And also he usually gives you a pretty good upgrade for beating him right here. I keep accidentally doing the dash uppercut instead of my charged uppercut, which is like, I want to do that one. Yeah, that's a good good hit to get in.
Well fought, Asterius. It's Lady Demeter.
Lady Demeter.
That chill sensation I detect must indicate that you are near the surface, Zagreus. If you can overcome the final challenges ahead, you soon shall see the long winter.
This lady is so edgy about her little cold stuff, isn't she? Oh my goodness. Can she relax? That's what I'm saying. I'll go for Demeter's aim.
Perks you right up.
I kind of like that that call. It just summons an ice storm. Who doesn't want to do that? Not the best call in the world, but you know, it's not the worst either. I'll have to make sure that I'm actually on the 69 streak after I finish this run, because it'd be so sad if I like ended up just giving up the streak on accident before I actually finished it when I'm this close. I'm pretty sure I'm at 68, but I'll have to... We'll see at the end, I guess. Why not?
Should fetch me something.
I don't really need any more boons right now. I almost always go for the duo boons, but honestly, I'm kind of satisfied with my build right now, so I'm just gonna go for the more health. Seems like the maneuver. And plus, the Ares boons just are pretty mediocre, especially for this weapon. They can be good in a lot of cases, but just not for what I'm doing. What I'm doing is doing big hits, hopefully. You can see with all this mashing my hands, like I'm already starting to feel it in my hand. It's kind of sad. I'm an old man. An old man with old hands, apparently. Let's do the call. That'll slow him down quite a bit. There we go. I usually prefer the calls that give you impervious, or just make you invulnerable, because it lets you just dodge attacks, which makes life really easy. I'm just gonna keep going for the health, honestly. I like just bumping the health up. I don't like choking wins, especially when I'm this far into a win streak. It'd be sad. Because imagine if I just like recorded this, I probably wouldn't even upload it if I ended up failing it. Spoiler alert, I probably end up succeeding if you're seeing this video. Because that would be so tragic if I ended up losing on the 68th out of 69 that I'm trying to do. And I hate those stupid blue crystal guys, they're a waste of time. There we go. And see how strong that is. There we go, yeah, it does a lot of damage, it's nice. Make sure you always don't let them respawn. This is if you let them sit too long in that little ball form, they'll respawn, and that's obviously not a good thing, because then you gotta kill them again. I keep doing that when I'm doing the dash upper instead of the charged one. I want to do that one. Oop. Fry up. These stupid shield guys are so damn annoying. There you go. Matt, he just like sits in a corner because I knock him over there. It's so sad. I don't even know. I'm just gonna go for the shot. See if I can get some early. Whatever. I'll buy these. Why not? We don't want to go dying. One thing I haven't really showed off yet is there's such a thing as legendary keepsakes in this game. When you make friendships, you get certain keepsakes, and the one I have on is for Thanatos, which is death. His is very strong. You'll be able to see it here in a second. This big old circle right here. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, as you can see. They pretty much brought them both down to half health, which is pretty good. Oh yeah, they're dying so quick, it's actually insane. The legendary keepsakes are definitely a very good upgrade to look for. You want to make sure you give everybody the nectar so that you improve your friendships with everybody and then get those keepsakes. Because they're pretty dang good, as you can see. I'll probably use it against the final boss. Spoiler alert, the final boss is Hades. The name of the game, no way. It's actually funny, the first time I saw that Hades was the final boss, I was like shocked, which is kind of sad to hear me say that out loud, that I was surprised the final boss was Hades. But it should have been obvious. But I just didn't even think about it. I was like, who is the final boss going to be? I thought it was going to be like Cerberus or something like that, because he was standing at the doorway up here. But no, it's Hades. Hades is the final boss, which makes perfect sense. I would have it no other way. And I'm gonna grab that gem. And the heart. There we go. The little gem can let you get some upgrades, but what I'm using them right now for is you can like get the music to play in the hub area, which is kind of fun. Just sit there and listen to it. And they're dead. Oh, I must have missed this one. There we go. We're just going through this like a breeze. It's not that big a deal. We had kind of a hiccup at the beginning because I literally got down to 4 health. But, you know, we got back up there. It's not really much of a struggle here. It has been a long time coming getting the 69 win streak because it just... I think I ended up losing one time at like 20 something, and I was I wasn't really going for the 69 streak then, but it still was like a dumb loss. This was not a smart thing I did. I ended up using the anvil. There's an anvil that you can buy, which gets rid of one of those hammer upgrades and gives you 2 random ones. And then I ended up getting one that made my life reduced by 60%, which ended up just ending my whole run because I did it at a bad time and had no health. But we're back. We are definitely back. And these stupid rats have so much health for no reason. Annoying little guys. Not little guys, big guys. Okay, we're doing fine. that punch just is very satisfying to do. Nope, I am in the poison. I don't know why I like don't look at my own character when I play this game, so sometimes I sit in poison like an idiot, but you know, just don't be like me and you should be fine. Alright. And now, I guess another tip for you guys is if you ever want one of these boss rewards that they give you in this level, you want to make sure you never do the boss ones first, because there's always the chance that you find the satyr sack that you're looking for. But you can't find it on the first thing you do. So always do the boss ones on the second or third, just so that you can maybe get that free upgrade without having to fight a boss. It's really nice. Because the whole thing we're doing right now is getting a satyr sack for Cerberus, so that he can take it and get out of our way. And there you go. Let's see if my yeah, see, it paid off. So this is gonna be a better boon than normal, hopefully. Nope. But usually the rewards are upgraded for these because it's like you defeated a boss without actually defeating a boss. So I'll do this one. Bonus backstab damage and the extra stats effect is really good. Because I have another perk called... where is it? Oh... I don't even know where it is. It doesn't matter. What it does is, when you have 2 status effects on something, you get 40% bonus damage, which is obviously really good, so that's why I wanted that backstab. Exposed status effect plus my chill will give me 2 status effects. And here we are at the final boss.
I don't think I'll ever get accustomed to the breeze.
We made it to the surface. The whole goal of the game is to make it to the surface. The music in this fight is so good. If you ever play this game, just... I don't know how you play this game and not just enjoy the heck out of the music. It's so good. That did a lot of damage. I just gotta make sure to do that cutter every time I get the chance. Did you come over here, sir? Okay, that kind of worked out. I kind of ended up charging my cutter when I didn't want to. Wasn't smart. Yeah, this cast is awful, by the way. Do not take that Ares cast. I don't even know why I took it. It's just not really that good unless you load it into a weapon or something like that. It's much better to get one of the ones that sticks into them so that you can use the perks that give you bonuses when your cast is stuck in people. This phase 1 can be kind of annoying because the little enemies that spawn can be different depending on what Hades decides to spawn. It's just random enemies, and sometimes it can be really annoying enemies like guys with bows or the blue crystals that make him invulnerable and crap like that. It can be so annoying. I really like to save my call for the second phase here, even though I kind of did it in the dumbest spot ever, but you know, it'll hit the whole arena, so it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll have Death finish him off. That would be funny. That freaking punch is just so satisfying. You want to get rid of these things so that you don't get stunned by him later. You want to give yourself plenty of space to be able to move out of his stuff. And this is a two-phase boss, which surprised me the first time I played this game, but now I've played it so many times. Here's another tip for this little ray beam move. You can just sit right there and you'll be safe. And then you can also keep punching him that whole time. I guess maybe I'll just finish him off with a big old punch here. There we go. And let's see that fantastic number we've all been waiting for. I have learned something. That this 69 is a nice number. That is the only thing I have learned in this whole game.
Goodbye, Father.
Let's see it. There it is in the lower right. Current streak 69, best streak 69. And that's the story. That's the end of this story. I will cut to when I kill myself, but that's gonna end up being the end of this video. Let's see how we end up dying.
One of the most common, yet perhaps least interesting.
He just dies by waiting.
Long enough until. No, wait.
And yep, at the end of every run, you have the same fate no matter what. You end up dying. Which is kind of sad, but also we're immortal, so who cares? You just come climbing out of this little pool of blood and you're good. Alright. Here it is, guys. We're not even going to care about what we pick, because you know what we're going to go do? We're going to let this fat man kill us. And that's going to be the end of... Oh, it's going to take forever for this guy to kill us, though. Let's go somewhere easier. Let's go somewhere where a trap's gonna do a bit more damage. There's gotta be a trap in here, right? Okay. Apparently not. Let's go get a trap. Let's go get a trap. I still can't help but make the better choice. There we go. This is where we die. Oh yeah, this is good. I probably should have switched to the perk that just lets you not have as many death defiances, but these little guys will do a good job. Just let them set up their bombs. Alright. I'll cut to when they finish me off. Alright. I'm here, and we're on our last death defiance. 60 health. They're chipping away at us. It's been a good time, guys, but that's gonna be the end of this video here. And there he goes. After 69 escapes, there is no escape. And that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.
I forgot something.